How y'all doing? Welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. Where you been? Presumably from somebody who only pays attention to the YouTube channels. I've been here. I've been on Twitch. You know, last month's been kind of rough, but I mean, for the most part, I've been on Twitch. 4 to 8 hours a day, most days of the week. By most, usually 5, 6, something like that. But that's what I've been here. I've been shitty on uploading to the main channel because I don't know what to upload to the main channel. I've been shitty on uploading to the Let's Play channel just because I'm a piece of shit. Real quick, what we're going to talk about, because with any luck, this will be up on YouTube tomorrow, which is when the thing is supposed to happen. So Pokemon, at this time, I'm currently recording on June 5th, okay? The Nintendo Direct is set to happen the Pokemon Direct is set to happen on June 6th, so you guys will probably see this after it's already gone up, but I want to talk about my thoughts, both for my stream, just so you guys can see what I thought maybe before it actually happened, about the Pokemon Direct before we get into this. To me, there's definitely a lot of stuff they can do that's going to be really exciting, but to me, the only way this is like a letdown is if they don't, if it's Pokemon Stars and Stars is just like Sun and Moon. You know, like the third game, like Crystal is to Gold and Silver. If Stars is just that extra game after Sun and Moon, it's gonna be a letdown. Like even if they announce it on the Switch, I still didn't like the game, so it doesn't mean much to me. Just to me, I didn't like Sun and Moon. Okay, I didn't. I played Moon. I beat the game. I went a little bit into the post game, which was just awful. Didn't like the game. Game pace way too slow for my taste, and on top of that, I think one of my main pet peeves was it doesn't matter if you buy repels or not, you still are forced to do Pokemon fights with wild Pokemon anytime you try to go anywhere, from those fucking spots in the bush and those little dirt coves that you have to walk past and the fucking flying bird things. Real annoying. I'm not interested in Pokemon Go news. I don't play Pokemon Go. However, I can see how that wouldn't be a letdown for a lot of people. Obviously, if it's Pokemon Stars on just the 3DS, a lot of people are going to be let down. I'm going to be let down if it's Pokemon Stars, and even if it's on the Switch, because number one, I don't have a Switch. Number two, I didn't like Sun and Moon, so Sun and Moon plus a little bit more with a different legendary isn't going to, you know, tickle my fancy at all. So that's just me. Pokken for the Switch, I couldn't give two shits about. I did not play Pokken on my Wii U. Again, nor do I own a Switch. It's just, wouldn't give two shits about Pokken. Essentially, they need to announce something new. If it's Sun and Moon 2, for a lot of people, fuck yeah, and it's going to be a very successful thing. If for me, because like I said, I didn't like Moon. I didn't mind Sun and Moon because it was a different take on a region. I mean, at first I hated the idea of Pokemon, of Alolan Pokemon. At first I hated the idea. It's not terrible. They had some decent Alola forms, all said and done. That's not what I hated about Sun and Moon. I'll say it again. The first island is so unbelievably slow, as is most of the rest of the game. And then, like I said, even if you buy repels, you're still forced to fight wild Pokemon, which just hindered me so much when I was trying to do the good shit. It really bugged me. It was too slow paced for my taste, and then the post game was just awful. And I know this because I tried my damnedest to force myself to play it. I never finished the post game, but something to dust my 3DS off with would be nice. If they do Stars, if it's a Pokemon game on the Switch, I think they'll do 40. I think they'll still keep, like, it would be smart of them to still keep it 40, but that's just me. To me, they gotta announce something new, and I don't even know what it would be. The Gen 4 remakes pop into my head. A lot of people say that they don't feel dated yet, and that's fine. The regular Gen 4s don't feel dated yet, so maybe wait a generation. That'd be okay, but they would need something good to kind of blow me away. Personally, I don't think this Pokemon Direct's going to end up being for me, because I do think it'll be Pokemon Stars, maybe on the Switch, maybe not. I do think it might be Pokemon Go news, or something up, Pokken on the Switch, something else I don't care about. That would be kind of lame. A new Pokemon Stadium would be fantastic. I would be all over that idea. For like that could make me think about getting a Switch. As of right now, Mario Odyssey is the only reason I have ever to think about getting a Switch. I don't care about ARMS. I'm not a Zelda guy. And everything else I can get on the Wii U or is already out on the Wii U because they're just releasing a lot of remakes. But that's just me. I'm sure there's a lot of Nintendo fans who will eat that. There's a lot of Nintendo fans who eat up everything they put out. But I'm sure this Pokemon Direct will actually be good for a lot of people. Welcome back. I just wanted to give my thoughts. And of course, on YouTube, by the time you guys see this, you're going to be like, oh, well, they announced this, and this at the Pokemon Direct. Thundershot's going to be pissed or happy, depending on what they announced. I don't know what they announced yet. We'll look, see what happens tomorrow. Let's go ahead and go through the team real quick. I think we were just about ready to head over to Kanto, I believe. Actually, let's back out and look at that first. Yeah, we got all 8 badges. So yeah, we're about ready to head over. We're about done. Man. Kanto goes by like I'll knock Kanto out in 2 streams. Easy. Sorry for the break on this. My hard drive got full, and I was full of shit that I really didn't want to delete or couldn't delete. Oh, anyways, no, so there hasn't been any ukulele or Pokemon Crystal for a minute because my hard drive got totally full of stuff I didn't want to delete. So I bought a new hard drive, and I had to wait and get it put in, and then my computer was kind of iffy for a while. Some of the speakers, I thought the speakers were gone on them, but we got it back. But I got this new hard drive in, so I can record more Pokemon. We'll get that done. I want to move on to the next Pokemon game. Still getting worked out if it's going to be a hack or another special thing I've got going on. I can record ukulele again. Fully expect me to finish that playthrough because I've been wanting to finish that playthrough for a while. And I need to finish uploading Assassin's Creed. Not uploading Assassin's Creed has just been me being a shithead. Entirely me being a shithead. I've been ignoring YouTube in favor of doing everything I can on Twitch right now. And that's just what's going on with that. But that's me. No, so this is our team so far. We got Spandau, the Espeon that knows Bite, which is just a disgusting combination. And I'm pretty sure you can only make it happen in Gen 2. But yeah. Psychic, its special attack is off the charts, and it's got Bite, and it's a Psychic type, and it's just gross. It's just crazy strong in this generation, and I love it. We got our shiny Pikachu Thundershat, who will become a shiny Raichu here pretty soon, actually. I think I've got the Thunderstone for it already. I'm waiting for it to learn Thunder. It learns Thunder naturally at like 41 or something like that. Here coming up in a minute, we'll replace Thundershock with Thunder. And then we'll evolve it into a Raichu. I probably ought to get rid of Digipunch for Mega Punch or something like that somewhere down the road. We got Diamond Cutter, the first Pokemon we ever caught, to add to our squad as a little fan fee, and now he's a full-grown Dawn fan. Takedown Rollout. Oh yeah, he's got the Defense Curl Rollout combo, which is just disgusting. He's got Strength and Takedown, which are iffy because they're both normal type moves that do roughly the same amount of damage. Takedown does more, but you take Recoil. There's a trade-off. We get rid of Takedown for something else if we wanted to expand his moveset. Hopefully he'll be able to learn Earthquake sometime soon. That would be fantastic. Or I can TM him Earthquake or something. Poliwrath, Surf, Hypnosis, Submission, and Ice Punch. Ice Punch is iffy. Rather have Ice Beam or some shit like that, but Ice moves aren't really that strong on him at all anyway. It's just for coverage. Because he's a water fighting type. And most of his stats are not in special. Well, no, he's got a decent special attack. I never thought about it. He's got a decent special attack. That's not terrible. And Dracozoa, of course, our starter. Our starter, Typhlosion here. Dig, which we can get rid of whenever. Dig is coverage. It's not strong. Flame Wheel and Ember, which needs to be Flamethrower. Hopefully soon we learn Flamethrower. And then Quick Attack is too shitty. His moveset is ass right now. It will get better. He'll learn Flamethrower. He'll learn some other move, maybe Mega Punch or something, to give him a little bit of punch, a little bit of coverage, and he'll be a lot better off. And this Flying Fishu is just an HM slave, because it knows Whirlpool, and I think Weep Slayer knows Surf. But we need it to learn Waterfall to get us up there. So yeah, I think that's it. I think we have a 6th Pokemon too. I wonder if I don't know if Mom has a PC in here. Mom, where's the goddamn? No, I think it's. I don't think we have access to a PC here. I'm pretty sure I have a 6th Pokemon too. I don't know what it is. Off the top of my head, it's, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game, but we're ready for old Kanto. Surf music's the best music in the game. Unfortunately, if you don't repel, it's interrupted frequently by assholes like this one. Let's kill him. Because we're about to level up. And we're not high enough level yet. I would like all these Pokemon to be 45 for the Elite Four. They're not going to be that high level. I want to say at 40s we can at least handle it. So that guy just told me to check my Poke Gear because we are now in Young Kanto. Tojo Falls. What we're about to go through, I'm pretty sure. Route 28 that takes you to Mount Silver. We'll be doing that near the very end of the game. Victory Road takes us up to the Indigo Plateau, and then we'll be able to access Kanto and all the gyms. So I guess we're not, like, we're in Kanto. We're not in Kanto until we beat the Pokemon League, though. That's how I've always looked at it. Really quick, I think there's a goodie over here somewhere. But no, there is a goodie. There's a goodie over here. Alright, Candy! If you're on YouTube, just know that I am live streaming this, and occasionally I will look over and answer. Oh, I don't want to use headbutt. I might occasionally look over and answer questions or things of the like. I'm talking to Twitch chat. They're here. In my old layouts, which weren't layouts at all, I would have Twitch chat on screen, but this new layout looks so much fancier without it, I just left it off. Moonstone! Said it a million times, especially in this playthrough. Gen 2 has the best music in all of Pokemon ever. Oh yeah, I haven't taught Waterfall yet. Whoops! Can't just go flying up a waterfall without the move Waterfall. Remember picking up Waterfall and Ice Cave. Okay, you guys get to hear the best music in the game. The best music in the game with the best music. Think about that for a minute. There's definitely a lot of upsides and downsides to physical special not being split. Some Pokemon are more broken than they normally are. Some Pokemon that would be useful aren't. For example, I really like using Gyarados when I can. But in games when physical special isn't split yet, Gyarados does a lot more physical damage than he does special. So normally, after the split happens, Gyarados would be able to use Waterfall and just tear shit up with Waterfall. But in every game before that, he's really not that strong. His special attack isn't very strong, and every water type move is a special type. So, Gyarados is just kind of shitty. Like, he's badass, he's just kind of shitty, though. You know what I mean? Bulbasaur! That's okay, I've got a Psybeam. See how I'm only 5 levels above right here? This is what's worrying me. I'm worried that my team isn't high enough leveled. If we have a 6 Pokemon, we'll probably be okay. I don't remember, I honestly don't. If we have a 6 Pokemon, we'll probably be okay. But, I am worried we're not going to be high enough leveled. We might grind maybe like a little bit in... in Victory Road. Just a tad. Maybe just to make sure everybody's level 40, like 2-ish at least or something. Because I am, I'm just a tad worried about our level, like I said. Gyarados, water, no wings, is a dragon type. Gyarados isn't a dragon type. Gyarados is water flying. Gyarados is a water flying type. As always, my fast forward button. Gyarados has a Mega that makes him Dragon type, but so does Charizard, I believe. Flying since when? Since the beginning of Gyarados, he has been water flying. Which is weird, because you never see him fly. At least, like, from what I remember, at least in the first gen anime, you know, even like the Pokemon movie with fucking Mew and Mewtwo and all that shit, you never see him fly. Ever. Ever. I think he knows like one... Shit, it's not Gust, Twister. He knows Twister. I think that might be the only reason. Where are you off to with your Pokemon? The Pokemon League? Are your Pokemon loyal enough for you to win? Let me see. Your Pokemon trust you very much. It's nice to see a good trainer. Here, a gift for your journey. Sandstorm, it's gonna fuck up everybody. Just sell this like everyone else does. It's a useless fucking TM. Yeah, we're about to level up. There we go. We need to train anybody up. Dracozaurus down a level. Weeb Slayer is up a couple levels. It's hard to get levels on Thundershat right now because Pikachu's stats are just so weak overall. I mean, it's the same problem Pichu has. It's not until he becomes a Raichu when the stats actually like even out and it feels like he can compete or actually take a hit. That's the main thing is Pikachu. Like Pikachu's fast, hits decently hard, just can't take a hit to save his life. But that's where Raichu kind of makes up a little bit. I think you're right. I think Twister is a dragon type move. We're gonna get paralyzed and it's gonna suck, but we'll just let Dracozaur kill this thing in one hit. Oh no, it's Screeched. Fantastic. Quagsire. Is Quagsire ground type? I feel like it is. Because I want to go into Pikachu right now. But Pikachu ain't gonna be able to do shit. See what Weeb Slayer's got. See what Weeb Slayer's got in the tank here. Alright, well, I'm needed, but it doesn't matter because it's dead. Level 40 Weeb Slayer. Was that keeping him from leveling up for some reason? I don't know. I might have just screwed up. A plan I had going. I remember when I first started this playthrough like a fucking year ago. I had this mega elaborate plan for the perfect Pokemon team and all this stuff. But obviously, that didn't end up happening. Well, remember last time I played, I had like TMs and when they were gonna learn moves and stuff mapped out in my head because some of my shit. You look like a fucking fisherman. Why would you have a sand? Okay. Some of my Pokemon were in danger of not having the best moveset, and I need to learn moves by leveling up. I took notes on my team. I don't think I took notes on exactly when I needed them to level up. I think I just looked it up. Ooh, one shot of Starmie. We take those. That'll be a good experience, too. Psychic Gilbert is about to use Execute. Fucking Gilbert? Gilbert? Alright, we're gonna go into Spandau, and we're gonna bite the shit out of this thing. So if you're Psychic type, that means Bite is super effective, and you get completely annihilated. I don't think any of these Psychics are any good, because none of them foresee us kicking their ass, you know? Or at least they don't talk about it. Shouldn't underestimate the wild Pokemon in these parts. Shouldn't underestimate the wild Pokemon in my pants, you dig? I'm referring to my penis. I'm not implying that I'm, like, having sexual relations with a Pokemon. I just need to clear that up for anybody out there who may want to jump to some kind of irrational conclusion. I'll kill another Starmie. Don't think I won't. I need to learn Thunder. Alright, this dude's definitely a fisherman. The problem is if he has some shitty thing like a Tentacruel. Okay. See, Tentacruels are the only thing I really don't like going against because I always have a Pikachu with me or Raichu or whatever. And Tentacruels they're not... Electricity isn't super effective to them because they got some shitty poison typing or something like that. Man, Seaking should be a guaranteed one-shot by any electric type ever. Because it should hit Seaking right on the horn, and his horn should act as a conductor. In case you guys don't remember. You know how, like, every anime kind of has that bullshit? Even if it's anime based around games in one way or another, that you can't do in the actual games. Let me give you an example to start off with. Yugi, from Yu-Gi-Oh!, obviously, used to pull some bullshit all the time. Used to pull some bullshit all the time that you just couldn't do in the actual game. Number one, you have to tribute monsters. They ignored that the whole first season. The one that really got me as a kid was there was a time when Yugi had this card called like a catapult thing, and it was supposed to grant bonus attack damage or some shit to his team. It was just a catapult card that no, it was a monster. It was a monster like catapult turtle or some shit. Had a catapult on its back. And Yugi was up against this real pain in the ass guy who had a fucking a card that made a wall that was protecting his whole team, so his team could attack, and then Yugi's couldn't hit it because this big wall card thing was protecting it. And I want to say the thing was like a magic card, or maybe it was a card that Yugi just didn't have the power to kill or some shit like that. Yugi shouldn't have been able to do this. By no means in the game could you ever pull this off. Like, if you did this at an official Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament where all the nerds go to hang out, they would kick you out of the building, they would laugh you out of the building, okay? But Yugi, when they're playing the virtual card game, didn't know how to get past this wall, couldn't get to these monsters. Oh no, that's what it was. That was the bullshit. So the deal is like, if you break the card... Fuck, I'm not going to go into too much detail. Yugi loads up Gaia the Fierce Knight. He plays Gaia the Fierce Knight, and illegally, nowhere in any rule or on any card does it say you can do this, loads up Gaia the Fierce Knight, I think he was fused with another monster too, into the Catapult Turtle thing. And Catapult Turtle fucking launches his bitch ass into the giant wall guardian, the Donald Trump wall guardian thing at the top, and cracked it, but didn't break it or some shit, and the wall slowly caved in on itself, killing all of the other guy's monsters. Okay? Somebody find the episode, look it up or some shit, because it's a fucking nightmare. Nowhere, anywhere in the game are you supposed to be able to do this. Anyways, I was just reminded of a similar thing here in Pokemon. When I mentioned every electric attack on a Seaking should be an automatic one-hit KO because it'll hit his horn and eliminate him. Because I remember a battle in the anime, I don't remember much of it, but I remember a battle in the anime Pokemon, first season shit, where Ash and Pikachu are up against a Rhydon. Not a Rhyhorn, a Rhydon, the big motherfucker, first Pokemon ever. And Rhydon is a ground type, ground rock, or just fucking ground, I don't know, and he just fucking shits on Pikachu. There's no way realistically almost ever a Pikachu, except for maybe Grass Knot, and even then you're gonna get fucked, beats a Rhydon. Okay, can't paralyze it, can't fuck it up, can't attack it. Its attacks don't even fucking work. Pikachu's up against this goddamn Rhydon. And there's no way Pikachu in any universe should ever win this. And Ash is like, or Misty or Brock or somebody smart's like, tell it to hit the horn! And fucking Rhydon's horn's spinning away. And he's like, Pikachu! Thunderbolt the horn! And he thunderbolts Rhydon's horn. And it's like, it acted as a lightning rod and created an electrical current through Rhydon and it fucked him up! And then Pikachu killed Rhydon. And that would never ever even hurt Rhydon as far as the games go. I don't know why I decided to go on that rant. I got triggered a little bit, but it happened. Okay? I'm gonna get fucked up by this SP. Look, they're the same level as me. I'm not even at the league yet, and they're the same level as me. This is not a good sign.